Alien students learn why Earth is called a death world. The Galactic University of Interstellar Species was a haven of knowledge. Located on a sprawling space station orbiting a blue giant star, it hosted students from across the galaxy. Xilnorians, Clithians, Vordans, and countless other species exchanged ideas and culture. But the arrival of the first Terran student had caused quite a stir. Terrans, known colloquially as humans, hailed from Earth, a planet classified as a Category 5 death world. Only the bravest, or most foolish, dared approach such worlds. It was this reputation that made Tara Williams, the lone human at the university, the subject of endless fascination and not-so-subtle trepidation among her peers. Introduction to Ecology, Death World Classification. Professor Grimgal, a towering insectoid Clithian, was renowned for his dry lectures. But today's topic, Death Worlds, had drawn a record number of attendees. Students filled the lecture hall, many sneaking glances at Tara, who sat quietly in the back, chewing gum and looking bored. Grimgal activated the holoprojector, displaying a rotating model of Earth. Today, we discuss Category 5 death worlds, the rarest and most dangerous type of planet. For context, a Category 1 is entirely hospitable, with minimal environmental or biological threats. A student raised a tentacle. "Professor, why does Earth warrant such a high classification?" Grimgal chittered in agreement. An excellent question. Let us examine the factors. First, Earth's fauna. Highly aggressive predators, venomous creatures, and microscopic pathogens that can incapacitate or kill within hours. Second, the environment. Earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, and volcanic eruptions are commonplace. And third, he glanced at Tara. Its inhabitants, a human's perspective. During the break, a small group of curious students approached Tara. One, a feathered Zorvian named Keel, fluttered nervously. "Human Tara, do you not fear your planet?" Tara chuckled. "Fear it? Nah, Earth's just home. You get used to it." "Used to what exactly?" asked Grix, a gelatinous Vordan whose body quivered with every word. "Well," Tara said, counting on her fingers, "the venomous snakes and spiders, the bears, the wolves, the sharks. Oh, and mosquitoes. Those little bloodsuckers kill more people than anything else." The aliens recoiled in horror. "But the real kicker," Tara continued, "is the weather. Sometimes tornadoes just show up. Blizzards can trap you for weeks. And don't get me started on heat waves. A couple of degrees too hot, and people drop like flies." Keel's feathers puffed up in alarm. "How does your species survive?" "By adapting," Tara said with a shrug. "We build, innovate, and keep going. That's just what humans do." Field trip, simulating Earth's environment. To give students a better understanding of death world conditions, the university arranged a simulation in the Controlled Environmental Dynamics Lab. "Welcome," a robotic voice intoned as the group entered. "You are about to experience a 10-minute simulation of Earth's median environmental conditions. For safety, extreme phenomena have been excluded." The aliens exchanged uneasy glances. Tara grinned. "You'll love this." The simulation began. First came the oppressive humidity and sweltering heat. Zorvian feathers wilted, and Grix's gelatinous body began to liquefy. Then, a sudden downpour. The simulated rain was torrential, turning the ground into slippery muck. Before the group could adjust, simulated winds picked up, knocking over several students. "This is insane," Keel squawked, clinging to a railing. "Welcome to summer in the tropics." Tara yelled over the wind, laughing. Respect earned. After the simulation ended, the students stumbled out, soaked, shivering, and thoroughly shaken. Tara handed Grix a towel. "Not so bad, right? You live through that daily?" Grix wheezed. "More or less. And don't forget the earthquakes and predators. Keel's feathers drooped. Humans must be the most resilient species in the galaxy. Tara smirked. Resilient? Maybe. Stubborn? Definitely. From that day on, Tara was no longer just a curiosity. She became a symbol of strength and adaptability. The alien students began to understand why Earth was called a death world, and why its inhabitants, forged in its chaos, were a force to be reckoned with. When asked about her experience, Tara would always say the same thing. If you can survive Earth, you can survive anything